and Ben Affleck are childhood friends. They appeared together in Chasing Amy and Good Will Hunting, for which Damon received a Best Actor nomination. This is their first Academy Award.
You know what? Good Will Hunting is one of my favorite movies. It really is. And seeing Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's friendship on screen, seeing the magic, like if you had friend goals, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck would be the definition of friend goals. First movie together, first Oscar. I mean, they were the dream team back in the day. There are some sources currently that are reporting the fact that Matt Damon can't stand J-Lo. Like, oh my God. I mean, is anybody really surprised? Is anybody really surprised? So, according to In Touch Weekly, Matt Damon has plenty of sympathy for Ben Affleck as he deals with another divorce, but he's keeping his distance out of it for the most part and spending time with, his other couple friends, okay? But it sounds like the reason why Matt Damon is keeping his distance is because the man knows better. He knows how messy the situation is gonna get. What is so funny is that there are so many interviews out there where Matt Damon is trying to promote a movie or whatever, and the person doing the interview is asking him about how he feels about this relationship with Ben and J-Lo, and he's just so over it. Like, there's so many clips out there that show that.
Very happy for Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. I know you love getting asked about that.
Right. But how else would I be? Like, would I be unhappy?
You should. I think.
Like, I hate true love.
That would be the headline.
It sucks.
That would be the headline.
Yeah. I wish them nothing but, hardship.
You could get another news cycle out of that one.
So I think for him, he's just kind of over this shit, and it's not necessarily about taking sides or, he's probably just wanting to fade to the background because he doesn't want anything to do with this whole situation. Let me tell you something. People have forgotten this, but Weinstein was a huge player here with these two guys too, right? So keep that in mind. Like Matt Damon is trying to stay away from controversy. He's always tried to stay away from controversy. It was said that it's because of how J-Lo conducts herself. Now, I don't know how I feel about that statement because I do think that Matt Damon is a different kind of a personality sometimes. Like, yes, I see Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, best buds hanging out and everything, but I kind of get the sense that Matt Damon is also not the nicest person to be around with. Like, if I had my choice to hang out between Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, I'd probably hang out with Ben. I don't know. Matt Damon gives me a different vibe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, especially I think after he broke up with his co-star, the way he broke up with her. What was her name? Who played his love interest on Good Will Hunting? Oh, Minnie Driver. That's who it was. I forgot about her. Great actress. But the way they broke up, I heard they had like a thing and the breakup was horrible and he was kind of like a douchebag for it. Just saying. That's what everybody was saying. And he did kind of give me that vibe. But according to various chisme sources, all these other sources, that apparently Matt Damon wants to keep his distance away from J-Lo because of the way that she conducts herself. She's a very hard person to let your guard down around. So based on that, it sounds like she's not very easygoing. But if you've had a friend like Matt Damon, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were friends way before the industry. Like, they were buds growing up. They knew each other. They grew up together in Boston. Here's another interesting part of this is that the drama that's going on with J-Lo might actually end up causing Matt Damon and Ben their friendship, which I really don't hope that that's the case. But I do see this being a potential if they continue to be together and J-Lo's not feeling Matt Damon. Now, does Matt Damon hate Jennifer Lopez? It's been reported before, actually. There's been news articles and there's been sources that have reported this before. Here you have an article from 6 months ago. Matt Damon hates the way Jennifer Lopez treats his BFF Ben Affleck. Sources claim he can't keep quiet. I don't know, y'all. I think he will for the sake of the friendship. I think that Matt Damon will shut up because that's what he's done. I mean, he does that. He's not going to speak out. He's not trying to embarrass his friend or anything like that. Is Matt Damon not a fan of Bennifer 2.0? According to insiders close to the Hollywood star, the Jason-born actor, 53, has been extremely weary of his best friend Ben Affleck's marriage to the old flame Jennifer Lopez. Matt's had serious reservations about Bennifer 2.0 since the beginning. The sources allege of Damon's feelings towards the power couple. Now, I always side eye the sources because it's like, where the hell are these sources? Can y'all put some names on these sources? Not to say that they're inaccurate, but like that's what leaves everybody speculating. I'm just saying. He's tried to be publicly supportive of for Ben's sake, but the fact is he hates the way J-Lo treats his buddy and can no longer hold his tongue. I was under the impression too that like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck had businesses together and that they would probably do other movies together. At the end of all of this, I feel like J-Lo is not looking too well in the light of this whole situation. There's just so much on J-Lo right now that the folks aren't really paying attention to, you know, what's out there musically for her concerts or anything like that. J-Lo and Ben and Matt Damon and his wife, they've all hung out together. So they do know of each other. They are okay with each other being around. But maybe the tension of this whole situation that's happening, maybe the bad press, is starting to actually get to all of them. And if I was Matt Damon, I mean, of course, this is a childhood friend. I would also leave Ben alone to figure things out before, like, because I would hate to be the friend that I get blamed for the divorce, or it's my opinion in the public eye that somehow leads this couple to get divorced. You know how, like, when if you have your friends, right, and they're dating, okay, you're friends with both of them equally, and if they fight and you get in the middle of it, you start looking like the asshole because you actually took sides, and you shouldn't have taken sides. You should have sat down and ate your food. That's how I see this situation, and I would agree. I feel like Matt Damon is smart and not picking sides and nothing. I still kind of side eye the whole situation. We will see how all of this ends up happening. Listen, we have yet to see a divorce, and there have been speculations about a divorce since what, like March? We have yet to see anything. There has been no actual paper, and we haven't seen J-Lo go out and date somebody else. So I'm waiting for either the paper, even though the ink won't be dry all the way, because J-Lo does that, or I'm waiting for J-Lo to be seen with somebody else, because that's what she's done historically. She doesn't even wait for the paper to dry up, the ink. She'll just go out and start dating. That's what she does. Mhm. I don't know, y'all. Hopefully Ben Affleck and Matt Damon will figure it out. But hey, it is what it is. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. Bye, guys.